Evening guys, Wiltshire Rider here. Got a bit of an unusual job today. I'll explain more when I get out by the bike, but I have to replace my clutch bracket, which is this thing here. So that's your mirror mount, and then that goes on the handlebar like that, and this is where the clutch lever attaches. And for some unknown reason on my bike, this bit has snapped, it's cracked. I didn't actually know that it doesn't come with the bottom bit of the bracket, so hopefully the bottom bit of my bracket should fit. I actually got this from Honda, a genuine part from Fowler's in Bristol. They were actually cheaper. This was £53 with post and package, as on eBay I found one which was £55 plus £10 post and package. Couldn't find it in many other places, and apparently this has come from Belgium because they never had any in stock, but it only took 4 days to get here, so that wasn't bad. Anyway, we'll get to the bike because it's just started to spot with rain. Okay guys, so I've covered over the petrol tank with a towel just in case I drop anything, and this is the offending article right here. So I've got to take all this gubbins off and take the mirror off, although it's just started to rain, so I'm not sure how good it's going to be. Okay, bit of a funny angle, but at least you can see what I'm doing. So first things first, let's have a look then. That's not the right size, but is it the right size for here? No. So there's a bolt underneath, which is not a 9mm, it's a 10mm. Okay, let's get this undone. Right. Okay, so we're going to undo this, and here comes the rain. There we go. This is a threaded bolt, and this is another bolt underneath. They should come apart. Up there, like that. And then you've got that one like that, and that one sits in there like that. Let's undo my mirror, whip this off, and this is normally a couple of 14mm. There we go. So again, doing a job in the rain in the back garden. That's coming off. I do need to refurbish this mirror. Look at the state of it. That can stay there for now. So now, very hard to do one-handed, but this comes out of here. That one comes off of there. I'm going to pull this back, and hey presto, a million bits fall off, and that's what you got to watch for. One, that's that. That's that. So this bit here, mine's a fuel injected model, and on really cold mornings you pull this forward like a choke. It just opens up the lifters on the actual engine, on the fuel injection. So what I'm going to do, okay, so I've taken this out. This is your clutch adjuster. This is a bit that snapped off. You can see I'm undoing the bottom screw. So there is your clutch sensor, held in by a screw, which I'll take out in a minute. And this is the bottom bracket that fits on there like that. As you can see, it all needs a bit of a clean, and round the handlebars there. So that goes on one way. I'm going to take this little screw adjuster out, and then we shall crack on. So here we are. I'm going to try and get this pushed out somehow. Going to keep the screw. And then this pulls out, I believe. I hope. Don't actually know how you get that out. So I think a pair of pliers. Leave that there. Let's see if we can get this out without breaking it now. Maybe. Didn't think this far ahead. How on earth am I going to get this out? Not really worried about damaging this one because leave that there. It's working, so I'm going to put that on there. There we go. So I've also got to remember which way it comes out. Can I grab both of those and just... Yes. So that came out that way. All the grime in there. Alright, and if you look, guys, you've got a little kind of plunger. I don't know if you can see that. Where am I? Yeah, you got a little plunger that goes in and out with the clutch. I don't actually know what it does. And it goes in that way. There we go. So, old and new. That's where the old one broke. And there's a new one. As I said, it's raining and I just want to get this done. So, just a bit. Clean them up. Now the rain's coming down a bit heavier. And we're also going to give this a bit of a wipe over and a spray. When you're cleaning, guys, WD-40 is your best mate. Really is. Really gets loads of grime off, loads of dirt off. It doesn't matter how good you are at cleaning your bike, you'll always miss some. One, two, purely because I don't want to forget how those go on. Now this one, I believe goes this way. What we're going to do, we're going to just whip them up. Give them even pressure. Now it's really starting to rain, so I'm trying to get this done as quickly as I can, but still be good with it. Still do a proper job. Spin that one round. Then I'm gonna turn that round to about there. I'm just gonna pinch that up because I'm gonna need to adjust the clutch lever as to where I want it. So I'm not going to do it up tight, I want a little bit of movement there. That's good, that's in. Okay guys, so the switch has actually disintegrated. Put this back on, I've put this in, I've got to put the bolt through, and it's now chucking it down with rain. Clutch cable's in, kind of lifter cable's in. All I've got to do, can unplug that a minute, so I've got to screw this bolt down. Love working in the rain in the UK. Right. And I think I forgot to put a washer on. Yes, I did. Oh, this weather drives you nuts, doesn't it? How are we doing? So, that stays there. Like so. That goes. Does that go on there? Yes. Don't want to lose that thing under there. Another good reason for having a towel. Do this back up now. So this goes up under the bolts. So okay guys, so I finally got it all back together. It rained so much yesterday, it absolutely chucked it down, so I had to stop filming because I was just wanting to get it done because I needed the bike for work the next day. But the switch disintegrated, as you've seen in the video. There's the wires, and in there is where the switch will go. So I've ordered a new switch to go in there, and it's a safety switch. It's not a sensor like I thought, and all it does is when you leave the side stand down and you put the bike in gear, the bike cuts out, and without that switch you have to put the bike into neutral for it to start again, as with that switch you can just pull the clutch in and the bike will start. So it's just a safety switch and it will run without it, but I didn't know that. But as I say, it chucked it down last night, so I decided to stop recording. Just one thing I didn't show was how to get this on. You've actually got to put this on before you put the bolt through, and then that is all secure. And also there's a little bit of play in the clutch, but that's how it's meant to be, and the lifter works properly now. So it's all working nicely as it should. So all done, but when I get the switch I'll just show you putting it in. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe. It helped me build the channel, and I'll put more videos like this on. Next job will be my brake pipes. I'm still waiting for the brake pipes. As soon as they come, it's braided hoses, and I'll show you how I put them on. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.